Levitation. Activate and hold double jump to briefly levitate upward. We can fly. Oh yeah, we can fly. We fly now.
Oh, they fly now.
They fly now?
They fly now.
What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Overwatch 2 video. Alright, so we are continuing with the coverage of the Spotlight, the Overwatch Spotlight, and all the new stuff that's coming for the next couple of seasons. We're going to do the perks today. So they have the entire list of perks, and I kind of spoiled myself a little bit. It sounds crazy. Alright, it's about to get real crazy. So I advise you, get all your regular Overwatch in now, you know, because once season 15 hit, it's crazy. And it's going to be in all modes. All right, so they said the perks going to be in comp day 1. So enjoy the climb. So, of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Follow me on twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I will shout you out this portion of the video. Alright, so we have, it says, what are perks in Overwatch 2? So, starting in Season 15, all Overwatch 2 heroes have perks, which are selectable upgrades within each match. Heroes are leveled up. Heroes will level up twice in each match, with the first level up offering a choice between 2 minor perks and the second giving a choice between 2 major perks. Once you level up, you receive a notification and you press Alt/up on the D-pad to select one. So basically, once you have done enough to level up, you know, you press up on the D-pad if you're on console, you press Alt if you're on PC, and you get to choose one of your perks. So you choose a minor perk, and then you level up again, then you choose a major perk. Now, I don't know how long it takes you to level up. I don't know if there's a bar, a counter. There's probably got to be something in the UI somewhere that tells you, you know, how much progress you've made in that level. And more than likely, leveling up probably requires you to, like, you know, heal, do damage. You know, it's basically your stats. You know what I'm saying? If you're a support, then, you know, healing will probably give you more experience or XP, you know, to level up. You know, if you're a DPS, you know, doing damage, getting kills, and tank, I don't know, maybe mitigation. I don't know. But, yeah. So, by the end of the match, all heroes will have a minor perk and a major perk active. If you switch heroes during the game, you will have to start at level 1 on that hero, but the perks will unlock a bit faster. And if you switch back to a hero already at level 1 or 2, the perks will still be active. So basically, this is something that I guess is something that's kind of against counter swapping. So if you've picked a hero and you've played that hero and you've leveled up to level 1, level 2 or whatever, and then you want to swap heroes for whatever reason, you lose all that and you have to start over. You have to level that character up, and then, you know, basically that's the way it goes. So this is kind of goes against the whole counter swap thing, whereas now there's a reason not to swap because you don't want to lose all that, you know, experience and lose all those perks. The whole point of the perks in the first place is to kind of help give you an edge so that you don't want to switch heroes, because counter swapping, you know, picking a character in a game with characters is apparently a bad thing. So we're going to go ahead and get into the perks. So Diva Bunny Stomp. So call mech damage radius increased by 50%. So basically the impact radius when she brings her mech to where you can get squished gets increased by half. So, I mean, that's going to be fun. You know, you standing 6 feet away from Diva, the mech comes down and you still get crushed anyway. That I can see all those clips now, you know. Ejection suit, basically eject grants 75% temporary overhealth. This one right here sounds like the best option, to be honest, because this way, if you know, it makes Baby Diva a little less baby. All right, she's a little less squishy. You know, um, it could be a good thing and a bad thing. Because it could be a good thing, if you end up kind of getting taken out of mech, you can survive a little bit longer. But if you're in like a high level game, and they're trying to stall you, the longer you have to not, the longer you have to survive is the more stalled they have. So it can kind of be counterintuitive, but I think it's probably the best option of her minor perks. So then major perks. So shield system convert 150 health to shields. Defense matrix restores shields based on 25% damage it absorbs. Oh, that's kind of crazy. All right, I can already see now. I don't even have to read the next one. That's the best one right there. Because giving Diva shield health is already crazy, right? Because she got armor. You know what I'm saying? I believe Diva, yeah, Diva has armor. So converting 150 of her regular health to shield health, basically, that means that she gets rechargeable health because shields are rechargeable. So yeah, that's crazy. That's super crazy. And then you basically recharge the health with Defense Matrix. Doom Fist. So 1-2, hitting an enemy with rocket punch reloads all hand cannon ammo. So that's pretty good. So if you hit your punch, regardless of if it's empowered or not, it recharges the hand cannon ammo. Survival of the fittest. The enemy defense grants 25 overhealth from eliminations, and its max overhealth is increased by 50. So okay, all right. I'm trying to put it together in my mind. So he uses block, right? Block, and he gets shot at, so damage comes into the block, and it grants him 25 overhealth when he gets elimination. So, okay, I see what it is. He uses block, he powers up his punch, he uses the punch, he gets a kill, and it gives him 25 overhealth. Okay, I think that's how it works. All right, and his max overhealth is 50. So let's say he gets 25 overhealth from using his abilities, and then he gets another 25 overhealth from getting a kill with survival of the fittest, which then basically gives him 50 overhealth. Okay, I can see that. Bro, I'm gonna have to start using like Fire Emblem logic in Overwatch. We will have to get to Fire Emblem levels of counting, of stat counting now. That's what's happening here. Seismic empowerment. Hitting 3 or more enemies with the seismic slam empowers the rocket punch. So you don't even need freaking you don't even need the block at that point. As long as you hit seismic slam on 3 people, then you get a fully powered punch. So imagine if you had this and this. So you hit the seismic slam, you get the overhealth from using one of your abilities, because that is one of Doomfist's abilities. Then you automatically got a fully powered punch because you hit 3 people. And then you kill one of those 3 people by hitting your fully powered punch that you got from hitting the 3 people. And that gives you an additional 25 overhealth plus the overhealth that you got from... Oh my gosh, this is already bananas, bro. Power Matrix. Power Block absorbs projectiles for the first second of its duration. So this just gives him Defense Matrix, essentially. Hazard Violent Leap / deals 30% more damage to enemies over 250 health. So basically that's good against tanks and like weird fat DPS like Reaper, May, stuff like that. Reconstruction. Jagged Wall hits charge Spike Guard with 25% damage. 25% energy up to 50% extra energy. So I guess if maybe So if it hits multiple times, it can give you 25, 25. So okay. Anarchic Zeal, Spike Guard, spikes gain 25% life steal, Deep Leap, Violent Leap's range increased by 20%. So, Violent Leap's range. So basically, it makes it go farther. And Spike Guard gains 25% life steal. Oh my gosh. So basically, he would have, yo, the people who hate Hazard. Oh my God, they're not playing no more. They done. So let's see. This one, well, so you have Spike Guard, which is reduced damage. So you get damage reduction. You get the damage from the spikes. You get a life steal, which basically means that he's now healing himself. Oh man, that's crazy. And of course, it gives you, if you use this one and this one, Spike Guard is gonna be like the best ability in the game, pretty much. Oh, Violent Leaps increase range. So yeah, everybody's gonna be using this one. Ain't nobody using this. Everybody's using this one. Let's see, Rending Recall. So recalling Jagged Blade from a stuck target refreshes its wound. So, okay. So basically, okay. So if you throw it, you hit somebody, you get the wound damage, and then once the wound goes away, you recall it, you get more wound damage. That makes sense. They probably should have just had it be like that anyway. Battle Shout, Commanding Shout, fully reload, scatter gun, and increase allied reload speed by 50%. Yeah, this is the one. This is the play right here. That's the play. Scattergun hits extend your wound durations on those enemies by 0.25 seconds. So basically, if you get a wound on somebody and then you shoot them, the wound lasts longer. So, okay. Savage Satiation. Savage Satiation. I hate that word. It says Carnage's impact damage gains 100% life steal. So that's super duper broke. Okay, so everybody's using this one. All right, this one is pretty good, but yeah, this is the play though. Malga, the person who didn't need anything at all. Kinetic Bandolier. So overrun reloads up to 150 ammo while charging. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's still a buff for Malga because basically Malga can reload while he's running. You know what I'm saying? But that's not too bad. 2 hearts. So while on the objective, Malga counts as 2 heroes and regenerates 20 health per second. What? Why? Okay. Alright. Firewalker. Overrun ignites enemies. So basically he can run and just burn people. Okay. Combat Fuel. Critical hits grant Malga 2 temporary overhealth and cardiac overdrive next use up to 100 overhealth. So critical hits grant Malga 2 temporary overhealth on cardiac overdrive's next use. That's crazy. So basically, as you get critical hits, you get more overhealth next time you use cardiac overdrive. All right. So basically, he's these 2 hearts and combat fuel. This is the play. That's the play right there. All right. Firewalker is pretty cool, but like that really only works for like people who run into a group of people. And that's not really how you play Malga. All right, if you want them people to like to run in to a group and smash and try to kill everybody real quick, this one might be for you, but you probably gonna lose regardless because that's just not how you play Malga. Orisa Heat Dispensator. So we already seen this one from the video the other day, yesterday. Void Surge. So Void Accelerator periodically releases a burst of 6 additional projectiles during continuous fire. So Void Accelerator periodically release bursts of 6 additional. So wait a minute, that's his stick, right? The staff? That's crazy. So it releases 6 additional projectiles during continuous fire. So basically, it gives him like a spread, I guess? I don't even know. Void Barrier's duration is increased by 25%. This one right here is probably the one. That might be the one right there. Nanite Repair. Ramatra is healed for 50 health per second while within Ravenous Vortex. So basically, you can use the Vortex on yourself. Oh yeah. I don't even need to know what this is. These two, the Barrier and this one, that's the play. Let's see, Vengeful Vortex. While Ravenous Vortex is airborne, use E to gain or detonate it, dealing 50 damage and pulling enemies downward. So basically, this allows you to throw it and then detonate it where you want. And it basically makes it into a bomb. So this is actually kind of cool. This is like super cool, but this is super useful. Like that's it right there. Reinhardt, what we got? What we got from a boy? Let's see. We got Crusader's Resolve. So using Barrier Field, your passive health regeneration triggers 50% sooner. So that's kind of huge. Since he's got the big shield, like your regeneration. Okay, that's good. That's good. Fiery Uptake. Barrier Field is healed for 100% if Fire Strike does. Ooh, this one is also good. So you heal your shield if you do damage with your Fire Strike. Now, if you're a good Reinhardt, you don't let your shield break anyway. But this can help you do that even more, though. Shield Slam. While Barrier Field is active, use LMB to damage and knock back enemies. What is LMB? Is that an ability? I'm not 100% sure of. It says charge damage, crushing victory. Charge damage grants temporary overhealth of 50. Yeah, this is the play. Oh yeah, baby. No more feed, no Reinhardt. This is the play right here. So, all right, this is what we use. We use this one, and we use this one. Boom. There we go. No more feed, no. They can't say the Reinhardt feeding. They can't say I'm feeding. Nope. We in. We in there like swimwear, baby. Roadhog, Scrap Hook. Chain hook hits reload 2 ammo. That's huge. Alright, I've been playing a lot of Roadhog lately, and there's nothing worse than you hit a sick hook and you ain't got no ammo. And then you just walk away. Like, that's the worst feeling. Playing that's almost as worse as getting naded and then hit with 3 other CCs and dying. That's almost as worse. This fixed that. That's great. Hog Toss. Pigpen's throw range is increased by 50%. So I wonder what happens in 6v6 because he doesn't have Pigpen in 6v6. So are they just gonna give him the Pigpen in 6v6? Because that would be nice. Because personally, I like 5v5 Hog more than... Well, I like some parts of 5v5 Hog more than 6v6 Hog. Like that Take a Breather is like one of the best things they ever did to that character. Alright. Invigorate. So Take a Breather rapidly increases Roadhog's movement speed. I think they already did this at one point. I think this was a thing. I think this is when they were trying, like, well, when Roadhog, when he used to do take a breather and he used to put like a healing mist behind him or whatever. Like, you could get like hot box healed by Roadhog. Hydrogen exposure, hydrogen exposure. Take a breather also heals nearby allies. Yeah, so basically this is that same thing. This right here is the play. All right, this is cool. This is the play. This is fun. This is for when you want to win. All right, all right. This and this, scrap hook and hydrogen. That's the play. So, my boy Sigma, what we got? What we got? Come on, let's see. So, kinetic circle absorbs projectiles within kinetic grasp. Also reduces accretion's cooldown. So, if you use grasp, it reduces the cooldown on rock. The more projectiles you absorb. So all them Bastion players, oh, y'all think y'all got me? I'm gonna absorb a bunch of that damage, and then I'm gonna smack you with a rock, and then I'm gonna smack you with a primary, and then I'm gonna put my shield up, and I will be like, what? What? So let's see. Accretion's knockback duration increase up to 3 seconds based on travel distance. So the longer it travels, the more knockback it does, knockdown it does. So that's pretty good. Hyper strike. So every 5 direct hits with hyper spears, your next successful quick melee levitates and knocks enemies away. So basically, if you hit 5 hyper spears and then you punch somebody, you basically get a Lucio boot. What? Why? Levitation. Activate and hold double jump to briefly levitate upward. We can fly. Oh yeah, we can fly. We fly now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right, we in there. We in there, bro. We flying. We flying. All right, we gonna be flying on niggas, man. Oh, okay. All right. So really, any of these are good. Like, this one right here is more like fun. Well, I guess this could work. This could work because Sigma's biggest weakness is like rundown comps. So if you hit 5 strikes and then they run up on you, you can just go psh, and just, you know, boop them and just basically get a free Lucio boop. Like, this adds a boop into your rotation. Like, okay, all right. All of his abilities are good. Shoot. Let's see, short circuit. So Winston Tesla cannon deals 30% more damage to deployable objects. So, like turrets. So basically, the thing that Winston was already good at breaking, he's even more good at breaking. Well, except for the stupid Torp turret. During Primal Rage, jump packs damage and area increase by up to 75% while airborne. So basically, it just ups the damage you do on Primal Rage. So, okay, alright. Chain Lightning. So, fully charged secondary strike hits bounce up to 2 additional targets. He should have had this anyway. This right here, that's not that big a deal. Revitalizing barrier. Barrier projectile heals allies within it for 30 HP for 30 health per second. So, barrier projectile projector heals. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is the play. So anybody within the barrier gets healed. Oh boy, DiveCon's about to be crazy. Wrecking Ball, Steamroller. So roll impacts deal 100% more damage to tanks. Why to tanks? What? Oh boy. Okay. Pack Rat. Health packs heal an additional 100. Yeah, this one. This is the one right here. That's the one. Because this is good, but if you know how to use your shields properly, like you'll be fine without it. Hang time. Pile driver winds up longer, gaining air control and dealing up to 50% more damage. Winds up longer. So basically, it's like it's in the air spinning longer, but you deal more damage when you hit. Okay, and you can gain air control, so you can control where you land. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. All right, transfer efficiency. Activating adaptive shield reduces its cooldown by 1.5 seconds per ally affected, and ally health gain increased by 33%. And it's this one right here, because the one thing about Ball is just not really a team player tank. So with the adaptive shield changes and this, you about to be a dive tank for real. When you dive in with your Tracer or your Sombra or your Genji or whatever, bruh, it's about to be bananas. Zarya, so jump up. Secondary fire self knockback increased by 75%, so it allows you to jump higher to get to higher places. Graviton Crush. Graviton Surge deals up to 30% of max health as damage over time. Wait a minute. Graviton Surge deals up to 30% of... So, this puts damage on top of the regular damage. So, okay. Alright, I had to think about this for a second. I was like, wait, what am I reading here? Okay. So, that's probably the play right there. Energy Lance, particle cannon's energy beam pierces enemies while over 50 energy, and spotter projected barrier activates ally health regeneration and increases their movement speed by, oh my gosh, all of these are good. This one, well, it depends on your playstyle. So if you're a selfish Zarya, you can play this one and this one. Alright? So these two would be the go-to, right? But if you are more of a team player, then you want to play this one or maybe this one. This one is probably, man, so that means when you throw a bubble at somebody, the bubble starts their health regeneration and they can move faster. So basically, bruh, that's going to be 6v6 is going to be insane. It's going to be insane with this. So, this is kind of long, so I'm going to break this up into videos. So, this is the tank video. Next, I'm going to do supports, and then I'm going to do DPS or something like that. So, tell me what you think down in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real, and come back tomorrow for the next ones. Because I don't want to make this video too long.